What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to actually show you how to upgrade your fans in your computer. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while because I'm kind of getting away from the RGB lighting scheme. This is a Corsair 280X. It has RGB fans in it, and two of them actually died, so they don't even work anymore. So I wanted to upgrade them to a little bit better fan, or in my opinion, which is these are the Noctua Redux fans. I have a couple of these laying around, so I thought I would go through and do a quick upgrade. The fans that are currently in the front are 120 millimeters, and this is going to go to 140, so it should improve my cooling performance. And honestly, I think Noctua fans are one of the better ones out there when it comes to silence and performance. So the first thing you're going to need to is get to the front of the case of where the fans are at. This case is a little different, and the front is actually a little harder to get to. You basically have to take off the front panel here. There's these little clips here that you just pull off here to snap them off. So the first thing you're going to need, you already need a screwdriver, because they're generally just Phillips head screws that have them installed. So move the dust cover here. This would be a good time to clean this. So if it's dirty, now would be a good time to just go through and actually clean that up a little bit. And you see the fans here. What we're actually going to do is just unscrew them and screw the other ones back in. Pretty simple process. Again, these are fans that I actually really liked when the lightings worked, but two of them actually died recently, so I was kind of not able to actually use them anymore. So we're going to take them out and upgrade to the Noctua fans. So I'll probably hold on to it here, that way this thing doesn't fall out. Sorry if the quality's not the best while I'm doing this. I just wanted to get a quick video up while the baby's sleeping. So this is actually also the first video I've shot in 4K, so we'll see how that works. Generally not a big fan of 4K, but I thought I'd give it a shot. So when you do this, you want to actually unplug this. So they usually have like some type of fan connector there. You probably can't see that, but you want to unplug everything. That way they come out easily. All right, so I had to undo some of my cable management, but the fan is actually out and you're ready to go ahead and install the other one. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this bottom one out also, just so I have a little bit more clearance to install these things. Again, make sure it's unplugged. You probably should be grounded, so if you're going to work on computer stuff, get something to ground you. I just keep it plugged in and use the power supply. That's not the recommended method, but that's the one I'm using. So proceed with caution when you're working with computer stuff and you're not grounded with some type of wrist thing that will ground you. I've never had any issues, but something that you want to do. All right, so pull that out of there. So pretty easy once you get all the wires and stuff unplugged. And if you look at the difference, there is a pretty decent difference between 140 and 120 millimeter fans. So we'll get a lot better cooling out of these. So you want to mount them the same way. So basically when the blades are going this way, air is going to be pushing this way. And I believe it has a little arrow on here that actually also shows you that. So gives you a good idea there. I'm actually going to try to use the rubber things that came with this, if I can find them. What you do is just line them up. I like to try to get the first screw started to kind of hold them in place. And so generally what I like to do is get one screw in so it actually holds it in place. Again, make sure this is lined up and you're going to have room to fit both your fans. I already kind of pre-measured it and did some pre-work with these, so I know that they're going to fit. But make sure you kind of do that before you go through and actually install the first one, because you'll waste a decent amount of time. Sorry, that's focusing on my hands, but so now that you got that in there, I try not to tighten these too tight, because as you can see here, I'm not going to be able to fit that one in, so I'm going to need to loosen this up a little bit and kind of pull it down. So kind of leave a little bit of kind of wiggle room so you can get to the other holes here to screw it in. And that's it. So I got the first one done. I'm gonna pause the video and get the other one done and then show you how to connect these bad boys up and get them going. So that's it, guys. Now that I got both fans installed there, just make sure these are tightened up enough. Don't tighten them too much, or I wouldn't, because it will actually bend your actual case. Just make sure they're snug enough to where they're not going to go anywhere. These fans aren't blowing at crazy speeds. They're not going to vibrate out of there with 4 screws in them. So now what we have to do is actually just connect them to, I have a fan controller in here, so you know, run them through your cable management places the best spot you can. And then basically what I have is a little fan connector up here. This is just a Silverstone fan controller, and you just connect them to there, and then you're good to go. Simple, not anything complex here. Put the dust screen back on. And obviously you're going to need to do some cable management with these, but that's something that I don't need to show you how to do. That's pretty common sense, but that's just a simple, easy way to upgrade your fans. A lot of case fans come with ones much cheaper than these. These are the Corsair LL120s, which are pretty good premium fans, but a lot of cases out there won't come with the best case fans, so I would highly recommend upgrading them. Try to get the largest ones you can. I like 140 millimeters minimum, but that's it. So we're all done. Connect them, turn it on, make sure they work, and that's it. You also could test them beforehand, where you could plug them in before you install them, make sure they work. But if you get a good quality fan, I've never had any issues with them not working. So that's it, guys. Quick, easy video. Again, sorry it's a little bit unorganized, but maybe that'll help. And I wanted to try shooting in 4K and see what kind of quality I get out of that. Thanks everyone for watching. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below, and I'll see you guys next time.